Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly tarot reading. I'm currently in the Oakwoods next to some beautiful hoof fungus on this old birch tree. Channeling the mycelium for this reading. I'm sure they'll tell me lots of secrets. I'm going to do a 3-part reading for you. The first one is past, present and future, but don't get caught up on time because the past is just memory, the future is just desire, and the present is a present. Then I will take a card for your shadow, which is your vulnerabilities, things you're trying to hide. I take a card for your ego, which is the things you're projecting out in order to hide those vulnerabilities. And then I will take 3 cards, and also one for the dynamic as well. And I'll take 3 cards from Spirit to give you some advice for the coming week. First card that's popped out in your past position. Oh, 2 cards. We've got the Knight of Voices in reverse. So not taking action towards the truth. Take a look at that card. There is a horse with wings, a fast flying Pegasus, and a lovely big moon. I'm gonna say it's a moon. Moon in the background, flying above the clouds. You're blocked. There we go. Blocked from finding out information. So this is a memory. Also, what came out is the Muse of Inspiration, which is King of Wands energy. Mastery over domain. I'm hearing really loudly, burn it to the ground. You're blocked from finding out information on something. You have been trying to find out information on something, and you're getting nowhere with it. And it's kind of put you in a place of like, well, fuck it all then. Fuck it all. Well, if that's how you feel. Let's see about your present. Oh, you don't want to talk to me, Taurus? Okay. Aha. Oh, the devil. Your present position. Oh, 2 cards. Jeez. Aha. The devil and the 9 of materials, which is the 9 of pentacles. This is where you're presently at. You are committed to something. You're tied into a contract with something. Something which you are kind of thinking is really, you felt really positive about it. It's something that you felt really good about. Like it was going to make you, I don't know, a baller for a bit. You were receiving gifts from the universe, but it's kind of made you obliged. It's what I'm getting quite clearly is it's an element of obligation. There's maybe a new position at work that you've been offered, but it means more responsibility, and you're questioning whether or not you've got the time to actually fulfill the role. You're tied into this contract. Maybe you've just recently taken it up and you've taken on the offer, and now you're like, pal, this is a lot. Wish you told me how much work it was going to be before I did it. That's what I'm getting across. Oh, and here we go. The Chariot is in your future position. What you're really wanting to do is really push forward. Like this card here. Like it's not just 2 horses. That's a whole flock of horses. Let's go with flock of horses. Flock of seagulls. No, flock of horses. Charging forward with intention and purpose. You have a mission. You have a mission, Taurus, and you're wanting to charge forward with it, with all the power of a whole flock of horses. Card for the overall reading, overall this part of the spread, is the 4 of Swords. Rest and recuperation. This is coming for a lot of people. I think everyone's really in need of some R&R right now. Some like time out, bath, self-care, looking after one's body, which Taurians should really not have a problem with. They really love a bit of that. So this is what you're needing right now. You're really wanting, or you should be resting. You should be in a rest period right now. But, just given this new job, this new opportunity. I'm saying job, but like with some sort of level of proper certainty. And you're being blocked from information that you've been trying to get and thinking, fuck it all. And obviously with this obligation that you now have in this new position, this now responsibility, I don't think you've got much freedom in what you're wanting to do. Or you feel like you don't have much freedom. No. It's not a feeling. It says you're kind of tied into something quite significantly, and it's not actually as it's not doing the good that you think it should be doing. You're not, and I think it's a lack of freedom as well. I'm not getting the sense that you're complaining about lack of freedom, but I think maybe it should be a concern. Okay, let's take a look at your shadow. I'll go with the Lightseers deck for that. Right. Shadow and ego. What are you hiding from us, Taurus? What are you not wanting to share? What are you scared about showing the world? Tell them, who fungus, tell them. Love what bits of like leaves and moss and stuff get stuck in my cards. Oh, 2 of Wands in reverse. That came out for your shadow. You're not wanting to show the world that how much you're really wanting a collaborator, and you're not getting one. This part of your journey is for yourself. You really want a collaborator. You don't feel like you can take action on something until someone else comes along to help you. You're looking for assistance, and you're looking out that window looking for assistance, but you don't want to tell anyone just exactly how codependent you are. Like, you're feeling a little bit blocked from you're feeling blocked from finding partnership, but you're not telling anyone about that. This King of Swords keeps on popping up. I would like to know what the hell is happening collectively. There's a lot of manipulation happening, I think. So manipulation afoot. Your ego, you're presenting as defensive. You put a lot of hard work into something, and you're presenting as if now, no, that's not right. You really want a collaborator. You're presenting to the world that you don't need a collaborator. That's because you're blocked from it, and you don't want anyone to know how much you actually want it. And this King of Swords, projective intelligence, air element, which is thoughts, communication, information, research, words, but also manipulation. But this is a right way up, so this is not seeming as if it's like some sort of... no, this is you. You're acting defensive, and like, you know, you have all the answers, but actually you're very aware that you do not have all the answers, and you need to find out the answers. In fact, you've been blocked from getting the answers, and are thinking, fuck it all, I don't need anyone. Dynamic between these two things, communication, right around. I think you've had a recent communication which has brought to light this vulnerability of yours, that you actually do want someone who you can work with. You do want someone that you can do stuff with. You do want that other half. Not coming across as romantic. It's not a romantic card. It's coming across as collaboration. Someone who you can work on projects with. Someone who likes to do the same stuff as you. Maybe it's a friend. Maybe you're really in need of a friend right now. A confidant. The card for this part of the reading, the theme, is the Knight of Cups, though. Maybe it's a little bit more romantic than you think. I've got a feeling, Taurus, that you are actually really good at separating love, romance, and work, and creativity, and stuff like that. But what you're starting to realize now is that you are requiring a partnership. You want a partnership that will help you do the things you want to do. And that was possibly going to be found in love. So you're going to need to take some movement and steps towards love. Drop down those defenses. Drop down those defenses. Understand where these thoughts are coming from. Take ownership over them. And communicate. If you communicate, then you're going to be able to write this the right way up. Yeah. Okay. Let's see influences. I'm going to use the Lightseers again. Let's see your influences working in your favor. these are usually external, so this will tell me about folk whose energies is melding or meshing with yours just now. Queen of Cups. There is a feminine, receptive water elemental person. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It doesn't need to be sun sign. It could just be like their placements. That person is probably this collaborator that you're looking for, and you're starting to. I got it. You're starting to consider whether this is someone who you can build a collaboration with. Very loving person, very sensitive, very dreamy, very imaginative. This is someone who you could build a life with. No, not a life. Well, yeah, a life, but not a home, not a stable home environment. This is someone who can help you get shit done. Obstacles working against you. The truth. Ace of Swords in reverse. Blocked from truth. Now, blockages from truth can be lies. They could be evasive answers to questions. It could be an idea that's floating around the ether that is refusing to come in for a reason. This is coming across to me as if you haven't figured something out yet. And the dynamic between these two is the Hanged Man in reverse, which is being in a state of in-between. I'm getting a sinking feeling from this card. Like that feeling when your stomach drops out the bottom of you. Is the idea of collaborating with someone and showing someone your vulnerabilities and Does the idea of asking for help make you feel really nervous? Card for this overall, for the influences and obstacles spread, is the Magician in reverse, which is, it's manifestation. It's like having a strong desire and wanting to push it out into the world, but not being able to. The great thing with what I know about desire, need and want, they're on the same spectrum. And if you need something more than if you need something a lot, you're not going to want it so much. If you want something a lot, you're not going to need it as much. The idea is to find the need and want balance. What is it you actually need? That's the thing. Take a look at what you really, really don't want. That's the thing you're going to have to explore with the needs. And the thing you really, really, really want, you probably don't need it that much. There's a reason why you're not getting it, and that's why it's creating a kind of vacuum of want. You need a perspective shift. Definitely needing a perspective shift. So you need to really take into consideration what it is you want and need. And when you figure that stuff out, you'll get your answers. All right, let's get some advice. Taurus. Oh, Jesus, they're vocal. There we go. Swords, 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 swords. It's time to accept another half. You can't do everything alone. You're going to need to integrate this. Integrate this other half into your life. You have another King of Swords, and this time matched with a Queen of Swords. That's integration of both masculine and feminine. You need both. If you're a masculine Taurus, you're going to need to find a feminine Taurus. Oh, not Taurus. Feminine something or other. Feminine. And if you're feminine, you're going to need to find a masculine. So you're looking for, and when I say that, I don't mean man and woman. Gender's not as straightforward as we like to imagine it is. I'm meaning someone who's receptive and someone who's projective. If you're a projective Taurus, if you like to do things and push things out into the world, you need to find someone who's going to receive that stuff. You need to find balance. You're requiring balance just now. But until you find that. Do some work on yourself. You've got a lot of burdens. The reason why you're not matching up with this person is because your hands are full. How can you hold your arms open for someone if they're full of all your baggage, all your burdens, all your shit? Drop the shit so you can open your arms to someone. Now, it's interesting actually, in these cards here, these connect to each other. These are both ends of the spectrum when it comes to wands. So here, this bitch has got carrying a lot of wands. And this one here is only carrying one wand. 10 of wands, the ace of wands, also strength. You're gonna need to put down those burdens. Well, at least lessen them, so you only have one burden. At least you can, when you're holding one, you can still keep your arms open for that other person. Okay. Drop your shit, let go, open up your arms and start receiving people into your life, Taurus. I hope that helped. If you liked it and you want to hear more, please get in touch over Instagram and I will do you a full reading. I'm doing a deal of £20 for 45 minutes at the moment. Next week, I'll do some more readings and you will be party to them all. I hope you have an absolutely lovely week, Taurus. See you later.